Hi everybody, it's Mindy, and it is whip and chat time. Yes, I am working on my garden pond, and I'm about to finish up my second section. I've got it divided into 4 sections, so I know I've got 1 section per week in April to finish this. And yeah, I'm right on target, I'll work on it a little bit on my whip and chat today. We're gonna work on this beautiful yellow color. It's gorgeous, bright and vibrant. And then I'll just have just a little tiny bit left to finish up after my whip and chat. So there you go. I'm loving it, just loving it, okay? It is from Krafts. It's one I've had for about a year, and I decided I wanted to pull this out and work on this one for DP April showers. Yes. All right, we're going to talk about April. We're going to talk about showers. We're going to talk about flowers, because that's what this is all about. All right, but before we do that, I have information. I have, business to go over, things like that. And then we'll just talk about April and flowers and beautiful things. So like I said, this is from Krafts. I got it last year when they did a big pre-order thing last year. I got several things last year, and I'm, pulling this one out, and I'm very happy that I did. This reminds me of my house right now. We have the pond, although we don't have flowers in our pond. We do have cattails, which they're growing. Last year, the neighbor sprayed the pond, and supposedly that was going to kill the cattails, but no, they're growing. They are growing. There is brand new growth out there. Lots of greenery. Anyhow, that's a story for another time. But the frogs have woken up from hibernation. They are out there raising a ruckus. They get pretty loud sometimes. I've done a couple of short little clips for farm videos of the frogs, so you can hear the frogs. It's really hard for people to understand how loud they get. It's crazy. Now, my husband likes it. He would sleep with the windows open, listening to that, and I'm like, no, it is too much. It's too loud. I can't do it. It's really loud, you guys. But, it's nice to know that they're there. Everything's springing back to life, all of that stuff. It is my favorite season of the year because it's a renewal of my spirit. The sun starts shining, the weather gets nicer, it gets a little warmer, I can get outside more. The trees, the bushes, the flowers all start growing again. I'll talk about that more in a minute. Anyhow, some things I'm using. This is my pen from Pentastic Painters. Thank you, Brandy, for sending that to me. It's beautiful. I keep saying it reminds me of tie-dye, the flowers in it. It's gorgeous. I have my cover minder from Saban here. Can you see it? A cover minder from Saban. It's a dragonfly. Perfect, right? Of course. Saban is sponsoring some gifts for this event. So thank you to Saban. She will be linked below. If you have never gone to Saban's shop on Etsy, you guys really just need to go look. She has bling. That's the only way I can describe her cover minders is bling. I mean, she has some things that aren't blingy, but she has a ton that are. And they're beautiful, gorgeous. Check her out. Okay, check her out. All right, so for our event, we have a hashtag on Instagram, and people have been posting pictures, which is super nice. Love to see people's pictures, what they're working on, progress on what they're working on, all of those things. Yeah, it is hashtag DP April showers. Okay, that's what it is. And go over to Instagram, post a picture once in a while. We'd love to see it. Okay, love to see it. I try to look every couple days at the posts. So yeah. And Grace and I are doing whipping chats each week. Now, if you watched Grace last week, Grace did a giveaway in her whipping chat. She's doing 2 giveaways. I'm doing 2 giveaways. Last week was her week. She will be announcing her winner this week. And guess what? That means it's my turn this week to do a giveaway. So don't miss out. Hang around to the end of the video when I talk about the giveaway. I'll show you the giveaway and I'll tell you what you need to do to be entered. Okay? Basically, our event is on YouTube. You don't really have to do anything else as far as posting. Really, you just need to watch our whipping chats and diamond paint something with a flower or flowers, right? It's really that simple. Giveaways are all done on our channels. So if you watch our whipping chats, you'll know what to do, okay? So that will be at the end of the video. Hang out for that, okay? Other little bits of information or details or things I need to tell you. All prizes. Oh my goodness. I have made a massive trip to the post office, mailed out all of the Chuck Pinson prints, mailed out all of my packages for my 5,000 subscriber giveaway. If you can't tell, Chuck is coming to visit. The windows are closed, but you'll still hear him. He's coming closer. He wants to come say hi, everybody. So everything, see, there he is. I told you. Everything has been sent out. I hope everything makes it there safely. And I hope everybody enjoys their prizes. All right, so got that handled. Yay. It's just going to keep going, you guys. I hope he's not too loud. Anyhow, I'm getting ready to film today or tomorrow a membership giveaway. So you'll be seeing that after this video. And then, yeah, I would like to ask members if there is anyone out there that would be willing to share a little bit of information about yourself for a member's spotlight. I've done a few of them now. I really enjoy them, and I think everybody else really enjoys them as well, getting to learn a little bit more about some of the members on my channel. So if you would like to, share a little bit about you, shoot me an email. Let me know so I can do a membership spotlight, okay? I mean, it's fun. It's fun. And people are very warm and receptive, and I think they really enjoy learning a little bit about, people that they don't know very well or whatever, It's harmless, really. It's fun. I don't share anything that you don't want, people to know. So there's that. Next thing is our next event, or my next event. My next event for May is Purple Along. It is Lupus Awareness Month, and my good friend Paula, Diamond Painting Camper, asked me, gosh, I don't know, a long time ago about doing something for lupus awareness in the month of May, something purple. And I think at first she just asked me if I could mention it or talk about it or something like that. And then I said, yeah, well, let's do a purple thing. You and me, we can do a purple thing. Let's do a purple paint along. And she was like, Okay, right? She's super excited, you guys, super excited. She does have a channel. It's not a large channel. She's got, I don't know, a few hundred followers. She doesn't do videos often. She just, once in a while, when the spur of the moment, something strikes her fancy, she will. But she's just a super nice person. She does have lupus herself, and we're going to do this purple event, painting something purple. And it's for awareness of lupus, but we're taking it a step further. And we're going to try to raise a little bit of money for lupus research, or, whatever they need it for. Yeah, I've heard from several people about they have lupus or a family member does, and the struggles that go along with that. So I thought we could take this opportunity to bring awareness of lupus to our community, but to also try to raise a little bit of money for the cause. Paula has made a Facebook group. I'll give you more details about all this in another video, but there's a Facebook group. There's a fundraising page. There will be giveaways. There will be other things that we're going to do. And like I said, I will talk about that in a video dedicated to that event. But it is in May, all of May, something purple or predominantly purple, lots of purple, whatever you choose to do, lots of purple, okay? Super excited to be doing this. I'm doing some things I've never done before with this event, which will be interesting. I'm super excited about it, so there you go. More information will be coming in a video later this week, so look for that as well. Okay, all right. Other than that, I don't think I have any details or any information right now. Okay. One last thing, and I just try to throw this out there for you. Craftably is still doing pre-orders for their new kits coming in. If you're interested, you can go order some things. They've added a few things too, like some oldies but goodies, but they've changed them, made them larger. So just, you can check them out. And I do have my code still, Mindy15, to save you some money. If you're thinking of purchasing something, you might as well save some money, and I earn a couple dollars. So, it's a win-win for everybody. Oops, where are you going, little guy? Win-win for everyone. All right. I think that's it. Okay, April. Well, normally, at this time of the year, we would be some warmer locale around our country because it would be my spring break. Actually, it would have been last week. But, we like to go travel to different places. And last year, of course, my spring break came, and so did COVID. Therefore, we could not go anywhere. This year, COVID's still here. Can you imagine? Hard to believe, right? It's still here, still causing troubles, and we're still not going on a vacation. But, it is what it is, I guess. It would always be that when we would come home after that first week of April from some other warm climate, we'd come home and we would be like, oh, guess what? Things are starting to warm up back home when we get home. Things are starting to get a little nicer. Some things are starting to bloom or bud. And it would just be nice because, like, if we'd gone south or whatever, everything's like blooming and, the red buds are out, the dogwoods are blooming, the flowers are everywhere. And we would come home and it would just kind of be like, okay, come on, little flowers. I see you trying, get a little tiny glimpse of, spring and growth. But so this year it's been different. I didn't have that, come home and see that it's, started. I was here. It's the first time I've been here in years as everything's actually getting started. So I got to watch it, and I'm watching it every day. It's one of my things I love to do. I go outside. I just walk around the house, out in the yard. I look at the trees, which are getting leaves. The trees that flower are getting their buds. Things are starting to look alive and not brown and dead, So it's been fun to be home this year during spring and just kind of watch things. Like I had baby bunnies in my flower bed. And I wouldn't have known that if I'd been on vacation, right? They're gone now. I saw them twice, and now they're gone. So they were big enough to move on out. Mama's taken them somewhere. I haven't seen them. I probably will see little bunnies around at some point. But I haven't seen them yet. So they're out with Mom somewhere. I got to watch 2 baby cows just appear in the field across there, across my window, across the pond over there. 1 baby cow, and then about a week later, another baby cow. I love watching the baby cows. They're big enough now where they like to chase each other and kick up their heels and frolic. And, that's been a joy. So yeah, it's been a really nice spring where I've been home, able to watch the spring goings on. You know what I mean? Watch as the different species of birds would come back. I think the first bird I saw return was a red-winged blackbird. And then it was just like the next day I saw a robin. And then a few days later, I heard killdeer. And then, then it's just been game on. Everybody's here. I have not seen orioles yet. It's still a little early for the orioles, but I'm about at that point where I'm going to get my oriole feeder out and get it hung up because they should be here, as well as the hummingbirds. Those 2 come a little bit later, and they come about the same time, late April, early May. They'll be showing up. So I need to get those feeders ready for my friends to return. I love watching the birds. It's just so much fun. I can sit for hours and just watch things going on outside, the bird feeders, the pond, the ducks. It's just peaceful and relaxing. It's one of my favorite things to do. I know we got a few more of these little guys up here. I'm going to turn this all wonky on you. Sorry, you guys. Got to turn it this way so I can reach up here. I hope you can still see what I'm doing. But yeah, I just went out today and I walked around. I snapped a few pictures of some plants, and they might not look like much to you, but it's kind of a reference point. Let's just call it a reference point, okay? They're not brown and dead looking anymore. They've got some little sprouts. They've got some life coming. Even though it doesn't look like a whole lot of life right now, there's life there. And I just wanted to show you the beginnings because, in a couple weeks, they're all going to look a whole lot different, right? Living in Michigan, we wouldn't plant any flowers in April for sure. It's just not flower planting time. I'll wait until May to do that for sure. And, honestly, last year I was probably a little late. I'm going to try to do it a little earlier this year, like mid-May, because we can still get frost at night, you guys. We still get frost sometimes. So we have to be careful of that. And planting things too early would just kill it. So I am going to start flower seeds. Yes, it's time to start flower seeds. I probably could have started them already and they'd be fine, but I'm going to start them. My goal is this week. I know I've got too many things to do this week. Oh, lots to do, but I need to get those started so that they'll be ready to go into the ground at the end of May. Middle of May, sometime in May. I don't know. Anyhow, so some of my favorite things, I have one, am I down to one redbud tree? Yeah, I think so. I think I have one redbud. I tried to grow another redbud like 3 times and the thing died every time. So we gave up and we planted like a cherry, ornamental cherry or something like that. Something that would bloom pretty flowers. But redbuds are some of my favorite trees. They're beautiful. I have one. It's full of buds right now. I took a picture. I'm putting it at the end of this video. My other favorite tree is dogwood. I have 3 dogwoods. 3, 1, 2, 2, 3. No, I have 3. One's a weeping dogwood, and they're getting their leaves, and I think that this year they're going to have a lot of flowers. One of them last year had several, half a dozen flowers, but this year I think that they're really doing well. And I think they're going to have just a bunch of flowers. I love the flowering spring trees. I love them. They're so pretty. I wish they would flower all year, but they don't. I mean, you get a week or 2 and then they're done. We have some crabapple trees and those are super pretty when they bloom. Again, I just wish that they would bloom all year. But that's the thing with flowers and plants. If you're planting stuff like I do, I try to plant things that will bloom at different times of the year. There's the early spring bloomers, and then you get the midsummer bloomers, and then you have to have some things that are like late summer blooms, Those are harder to find, I think. My daylilies usually are like July bloomers. And then when the daylilies all start blooming, it's like, whoa, that's really pretty. Because I have a bunch of those. But trying to plant things for different blooming times. So you got something beautiful flowering all the time. That's my goal. Annuals will flower all the time, Annuals will be in bloom from the minute you plant them. Unless they die. But that is something that you can always add to your garden, to your flower pots, to your yard, whatever, wherever you want some color that's going to stay, you plant annuals. So annuals die every year. Well, they die here. Let's put it that way. They die here because they can't handle the cold. And the perennials, of course, will just go dormant and they will come back in the spring. But I love my flowers. And like I said, I did wander around the yard today. Took some pictures. I'll put some pictures at the end showing you what they're like right now, And some of them don't look like a whole lot right now, but they look green. Anyhow, they're green. They're not brown anymore. So that's a good thing. Yeah, stay tuned for that at the end, as well as the giveaway information at the end. I think that's about all I've got to talk about right now. So I think I'm going to stop and get the prize and tell you how you can get entered to win the prize. How's that sound? I know everybody likes prizes. So let me do that. let me go gather that stuff up and we'll talk about that next, okay? All right, I'll be back in just a second. So I'm back. I told you, giveaway time. Here's the little package. I'll go over it in just a minute. What do you need to do to be entered? Comment. Comment on this whip and chat. Okay, really, that's what I want you to do. If you want to throw something in there about your favorite thing about spring or, you know, summer, you know, go ahead. Is it required? No. But if you want to, go ahead. Just make a comment. Make a comment. I'll be pulling a winner in my next week's whip and chat. Okay? So comment. Let me show you all the little goodies I've put together here. Okay? So this is so pretty. It's really just a sticker, but you can get a magnet if you would like and turn that into a cover minder. And they're so pretty. Okay? Cool, right? I love it. You get a cutter. Yeah, you get a little cutter. I like these. Oh, it does fasten. I was watching Miranda. She has these, and she got it to fasten. I couldn't get mine to fasten. I thought I had to hold it. I kept holding it. I just didn't click it hard enough. Click it all the way. It stays. All right. Thank you, Miranda. This is from Saban's shop. It is a drill pen. Isn't it pretty? It's just got a big jewel at the top. Cap comes off and it's a drill pen. Everything is kind of color coordinated here. This is also from Saban. I'm throwing in a washi tape. I might throw in another one too because I got quite a few. I did use some already though. I'm going to throw these in. These are fun. They are color your own magnets. The whole back is a magnet. 2 butterflies. They're 2 different styles. You color them, get a marker, color them. They're pretty cool. I haven't done one yet. I keep giving them away. I might have to buy some more so I can do some. I just keep giving them away to everybody. Look, super sticky patty wax. I know, comes in the little tin. Okay, super sticky. I'm giving you that. Okay. Here is a cover minder from Saban's shop. Look at that one. Isn't it pretty? I showed you all of these earlier. This one is the basket of flowers. I tried to theme everything kind of here as much as possible. And then you get a pretty little diamond painting. I really like this. You know, my heart is like, do I give them this one? Do I give them this one? It's special drills, you guys. It's a dragonfly. You know me. There's only 5 shapes for this one, but it's going to be really pretty on that black background. My heart hurts a little bit, I'm telling you, but somebody will get to win it. And here's the drills. Golds, greens, pearls. There you go. So there is your prize package. I hope you like it, okay? Like I said, I tried to kind of coordinate everything a little bit and make it kind of cool. So there you go. All you have to do, guys, comment, okay? Just comment. That's it. If you don't want to win, don't comment. If you want to, you know, just listen to the whip and chat, but you really don't want to win the prize, then just don't comment, okay? Or just like, well, even if you put a heart or something, I think it would count as a comment. So anyhow, that's what you're going to win. Next week, I will pull the winner, all right? Thanks for hanging out with me, you guys, and I'll be chatting with you soon. You know how to like hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't, those kinds of things. Yeah, okay? Come back and see me again. Like next week. See if you won. You can come back before that. I post a video every day, okay? All right, I'm done running my mouth now. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye.